Hello to Zach Haney and Tamir Bell, our first two LetsTHRIVE ambassadors. Thank you for your time, and we want to talk to you guys today to get an idea from your perspective as high school students, how you started one altruizing and just your altruistic journey in general, and then what you guys are doing now to bring that to fruition and how you see it growing in the future. So let's just start at the basics, and you guys can let me know who wants to go first. But for you,
Zach, go ahead.
Okay. For you personally, Zach, where do you, can you point to any certain situation, anything in particular, or just a general sense of what started you down this altruistic path? Like what started that for you?
You know, from a young age, I think about 7th grade, I realized I wanted to be a motivational speaker.
Okay.
And so basically, I started kind of getting involved in doing more things because I realized that the more experience I have, the more my ability is to like help people, the more I can learn about life. And I really just wanted to make a difference. And I think it was just my goal of being a motivational speaker that's really gotten me down this path. And, you know, since finding out what I wanted to do with my life, I have realized that just helping people in general is one of the greatest things I can do with my own life. So.
Nice. We're all put on the earth for a purpose. So it's good
Exactly.
that you found that. How about for you, Tamir? What do you in that direction?
Sort of the same thing. I've always wanted to help people. That's just who I am. Is I always look to help others first before I help myself. Sometimes I guess that could be a problem, but yeah, I love helping others, and that's kind of how I got started. I've been volunteering all my life, so not just now, just yeah.
So I'm curious, have you guys did you find this as did you see your parents doing it? Did you see other students doing it? Who would you say would be kind of your role models in that? And maybe it's not even somebody close to you that way, maybe it's somebody in a bigger spotlight, but who would be your role models for that?
I'd say for me, definitely my parents. My dad being in the position he is, and my mom is an autism consultant, so she teaches the teachers who work with kids with special needs. And so just everything my parents do has always inspired me to be a better person. And, you know, someone, like you said, someone who's more in the spotlight, I would say, is this motivational speaker named Les Brown. He's awesome. He's been my idol since day one. So I try to live my life in the ways that he would want me to. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about for you, Tamir?
Of course, my parents. They've instilled in me to always help people, especially the less fortunate, and people in need. So that's kind of what is pushing me and keeping me honest with what I'm doing.
Okay. So with that, you are LetsTHRIVE ambassadors, and LetsTHRIVE means to exercise your altruism. So obviously you guys fit that mold really well, that definition. You embody that, and that's what we're looking for as LetsTHRIVE ambassadors. How do you envision taking that role and making it your own? Like, how do you see that being a part of who you are moving forward?
So what we started was it's called Rise Above Everything, and what we do is Zach and I bring our respective talents and skills to help people in need. So he speaks, he does the voiceover of the video, I make the video. We push that out, and then we make t-shirts to raise funds, and then we donate the proceeds to a charity or organization that needs and that helps people. So that's our way of giving.
So I know right now you guys are focusing on our current situation, COVID, as far as helping out the nonprofits that are being affected with that. How do you see this expanding? Have you gotten that far with it? How do you see this because I have gathered from our previous conversations that you see this as something you'll be continuing to do to help raise funds for nonprofits. So
Yeah.
do you know your next steps with that?
Zach, do you want to go? I can go either way.
You take this one.
All right. Well, sorry, can you say the question again? My bad.
Yeah, no problem. So, because again, I know that you guys want to continue this in a bigger sense.
Yeah.
Have you mapped out like kind of what your plans are?
Yeah, we want to do different videos on rising above and overcoming a certain situation in society, or issue in society. So domestic violence is a big one. That's another one we're going to do. So rise above domestic violence, and we want to just keep pushing and touching different subjects that might catch someone's eye and want to buy the t-shirt, so we can raise those funds and help other people.
Okay. So for the other students that are listening, what would be your what's the biggest challenge to getting this off the ground, getting this started?
I would say, I would definitely say getting the word out. And then when things start, maybe aren't going at the pace you expect them to be at, persevering. Because maybe this isn't going 100% at the pace we had wanted it to, but we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep trying to raise this money for this cause. And so I guess perseverance is that was the toughest part, sticking with it. And we're going to continue to do that.
Okay. So if somebody else, what piece of advice, you've got the perseverance for sure, and I can attest to that as a startup here myself. So what other, if there's, again, somebody out there listening, they're in their high school, they're like, okay, I don't know what to do. How can I get this started? Like, first of all, I think it's one thing I want to point out to everybody listening is what a team you guys make.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I think that's, I was just going to say, I think that's really key is you're starting to form your AltruizeTHRIVE tribe and making sure that you're balancing the gifting. So that would be my takeaway. But do you guys have anything else above that?
So I think the biggest kind of slowdown is us being young, but that is also the thing that help us, and that is helping us get out there and grow. Some people will look at it like, oh, these kids are doing good things, or some people look at it like what are they doing? They're a little too young to be doing that. But like Zach said, you gotta push through and just keep fighting, and I think that's what we're doing is keep pushing and growing.
Yeah, you guys will rise above too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Why don't you give people the website they can go to if they're interested in helping out? So right now you're focused on just your local community and the local food pantry there. So if people are interested, why don't you give them the web address and we'll.
Okay. So you can visit our social media on Facebook or Instagram, Rise Above Everything on Facebook, and then Rise Above Everything _LLC on Instagram. But our website is www.riseaboveeverything.store, and there you can find our mission, our vision, and you can order a t-shirt and meet me and Zach a little more.
Okay.
Deeper. Yeah, I guess.
Cool. And I know you guys are members of the AltruizeTHRIVE tribe on Facebook, so people can reach out to you on there too if they're going to be part of the tribe. And I do want to give a shout out if anybody is interested in becoming an Altruizing ambassador to reach out to our ambassador guide at altruizeag@LetsTHRIVE360.com. All right, anything else you guys want to share with with those that are listening, again, they're your peeps, they're your age group. What do you want to tell them?
Volunteer, Altruize. Definitely get out there and volunteer, especially during this time. Everyone needs another person to help them out right now. Everyone, whether it's just talking to them, creating a little bond, or like get in touch with your friends, your family, and your classmates that you might not ever talk to on a regular basis. But definitely get out to them.
Nice. Zach?
I'll leave you with a quote from Mark Twain.
Okay.
The two most important in your life are the days you are born, or the day you are born and the day you find out why.
Mm.
That is so important in this situation because we're young. For the viewers that are young out here, like the high schoolers, you may still be looking for your purpose. Volunteering will help you find that purpose. That'll help you grow within yourself and just figure some more stuff about who you are and what you are going to become.
Amen to that. Very
That's
true.
good.
Very, very true. And it can take a few decades. It's okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate your time today. And we'll leave it there. So thank you again. And stay safe and happy altruizing.
Thanks.
Bye.